Hey again. I just wanted to share. I fell in early January. I slipped and fell on the ice. You know, coming to the Pacific Northwest from the islands is pretty dramatic. And I slipped on the ice. I guess it's black ice. I took the dogs out in the early morning and, well, my legs went right out from under me. And I spent 3 months in intense pain with my shoulder, and I didn't know what was going on. And I finally went in to get an MRI and found out that I had torn my rotator cuff like completely in half. And the surgeon, when he got in there, I guess said it was like way worse than he even thought. So I had surgery for that, and I've been wearing this lovely brace ever since. I don't know, I think I'm going on like 6 weeks, so I think I get it off pretty soon. But I wanted to share it because, again, just share what God has done with me through this time. It's difficult to go through something physical that is so painful, especially when you're going through something that's so difficult in your heart, which is me. And I found out the complete blending of the two, which makes sense because I'm one person, and I kind of am in a constant state of fight or flight. Trauma's definitely had an effect on me, and I'm seeing it through my healing and my lack of healing and how long it's taking me to heal. And the doctors have noticed it as well. What I wanted to share too, it was so interesting, is the anesthesiologist, when I got in there, he just said that when he puts me under, he's going to actually be able to see how I'm doing, which I found interesting. He said just by watching me and my vitals and what I might do when I'm under anesthesia, it really tells him, kind of gives him a really clear picture of how I'm doing emotionally. And boy, I said, okay, great. Like, I'm probably going to go under and I'm going to start crying. And sure enough, like after the surgery, he came to me and he said, I just stopped by to tell you, I'm so sorry because what you're going through must be so serious. You did exactly what you thought, and you started crying when you went under, and crying hard. There's a lot of pain in you, and I could sense your anxiety and your panic as well through watching your heart rate as you were under during the anesthesia. Found that really interesting. The body keeps score. My body remembers what it went through with this surgery. It kept score, and that's why everything's just so tight and so painful right now. Just like my heart has kept score of what has happened, and it's so painful. I've learned a lot. I've learned endurance is not easy. Endurance means you keep going and you keep trusting in God through all of it, in His presence. I learned a lot, and I hope that when I hopefully get some people on here, I'd love to meet you. I'd love for you to write if you've ever experienced something like this and maybe what you've learned from it. Maybe put that in the comments. I can't wait to get my first little follower. I'm just going to be so excited. But I just really feel if I share my life, maybe I help one person. Maybe one person will be going through what I've gone through, and I can look back and help them be the person I wish I had going through this, to say the right things, to say, yeah, I've been there, and these are some of the things I did that helped. And sometimes it's just endurance and continuing on. I'm hoping we become friends, and I'm thankful you're here. Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not anxiously look about you, for I am your God. Surely I will help you. Surely I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I leaned on this verse a lot when I was taken back to surgery. There's that point when your kids are not allowed to be with you anymore, and you're left in the hands of strangers, and you feel really alone. And this time more than ever, I felt alone because of the trauma that I've been going through. And I teared up a lot as I was on that bed waiting for the nurses to come in and to do what they needed to do to prepare me, and then for the doctor to come in, say hello, the anesthesiologist. I was scared and I felt alone, but I remembered that verse. This is a verse I have leaned on, and the picture of him holding my hand and knowing I'm never alone.